Well, good afternoon, YTPC. This is Dave coming to you from Southern Maryland. It is between 1:30 and 2 o'clock on Monday afternoon. Got my daughter home from college last night. Got her home for a month. So, happy days in the house. My son will come in on the 20th, and it'll be the four of us under the same roof from the 20th until January 6th. That'll be a happy month. Good for me, great for the wife. She lives to be a mom, so as the kids have grown up and needed her less, that has caused some anxiety. So from last night until January 6th, I've kind of got my old wife back. She's happy and loving life, and that's pretty cool. So the big storm that came up the East Coast hit us yesterday. We had to drive all the way into DC in it. Get through DC Reagan National Airport, and then get home in it. It was pretty weird. It was pretty rough. It was really rainy and really windy, but not hurricane level, but torrential, that's for sure. I went to bed last night. It was almost 60 degrees, and then I woke up to this. So it snowed like crazy. Went to bed at like 9, 10 o'clock, 60 degrees, woke up to that. It was snowing hard, almost blizzard-like. And then that beautiful morning, and now it's almost 50 degrees and really windy again. So all the snow is gone. You wouldn't have known it snowed. So another example of our bipolar Maryland weather. So the pipe, as always, the Maryland Meerschaum. What's in it? Some Peterson nightcap. It might be my first time with nightcap. If not, it's my second time. I understand they got to name these things, but so far I can't figure it out. Early morning pipe. I don't think it's really meant for early morning, is it? Burly morning pipe. Is that meant just for the morning? Nightcap. Is that really meant to be the end of the evening? I'm choosing to believe it's really just part of creating a unique name. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'd love to know. I'd love to learn. Do the names actually mean anything? It's so windy out here. I'm back to my Bic and off my nice main lighter. A couple of you asked me about this, so we'll go over it, but I'll review it. I have two of these. Let me find the other one. And when it's not so windy out and I'm actually using it, I'll give you a little lighter review about what I use. Hey, one other thing I told you I'd mention, and I just thought I'd actually bring it, is the mouthwash. This is that cooling mouthwash I was talking to you about. Not sure. I have no association with this product. I buy it off Amazon like everybody else. The Natural Dentist comes in several flavors. This one's peppermint twist. Anyway, it's 20% aloe vera. There's no alcohol in here. I find that this product works. When I'm done smoking for the day, I use this pretty heavily for 3-4 minutes, and it does in fact kind of rinse everything out and cool off the mouth. So there you go. There's your sham wow moment of the day. Final little bit of business. What am I drinking today? I'm back to Apple Crown Royal. I was enjoying the Crown, so I don't know, I'll probably stick to it for a while. Even though it's terrible to drink while you smoke, it tastes pretty good, so I'm gonna hang with it for a little while. So I think that ends the business portion of this episode. Wow, it's just beautiful out here, guys. Coming up on 50 degrees. Breeze. The stars and stripes blowing in the sunshine. I don't even need my smoking jacket today. It's just beautiful out here. So, you know, when you guys have been commenting on yesterday's video, I've been commenting back pretty much with the same comment to most of you, and I just want to say it here. And you know, one, I appreciate you guys putting up with it. I really felt it was almost arrogant to put up a 45, 46-minute video. That is kind of insanely long. And a couple of you said, well, that's how long my bowl takes. And I appreciate that, because that's about here too. It's about a 1-hour bowl if I smoke it slow. But it shouldn't be 100% on my video. So I felt pretty bad about putting it up. But I didn't want to cut the story down anymore, because trust me, it's cut down pretty far. Like, I could have produced probably a 6-hour miniseries on that bad boy. And I didn't want to cut it up. I wanted to get through my 4 phases so you could get I think it's better to get the whole picture when you can get it in one shot. So you guys are really kind with that. Nightcap tastes pretty good. Sometimes I feel like Johnny Onions over there on 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Just want to sit here and enjoy it. And some of you actually say, hey, just come have a pipe with me today, and you sit here and smoke it. I like that. Hey, I don't think Smarty Bob watches my channel. And I'm not asking him to. I mean, I don't mean it that way. But he put up a video this morning. He said he cut it in half because it was crap, and he felt bad even putting one up. And I guess my opinion with all of your videos actually is, I don't know, when you're ranting is when you're at your best, and when you're rambling, I think you sometimes at your best. When you're waffling, I think you're at your best. I mean, I think that's okay. I don't think it has to be a perfect product every time. I don't think it has to be, you know, A to B linear. I think you can wander through your conversations a little bit. I wish I said that directly to Smarty Bob, but maybe we get the message back to him of, hey, don't cut your videos in half, and don't be too hard on your quality level, because really none of us are, you know, Lucasfilm or Disney Films or MGM. You know, we're just not. I don't think any of us are looking for that. You know, we're all out of frame a little bit. We cut our tops of our heads off. The camera's a little crooked. Who cares? So, maybe we just get that message to Bob, Smarty Bob, and to others. You know, when they start worrying about their quality. Mark, you do that sometimes. You say, hey, it just wasn't that good. I was rambling too much, and sometimes those are your best. I have absolutely no planned topic today. None. I'm going to keep it short. I'm not going to hurt your brain. We're going to keep the offensometer at 0 today. I'm not going to read to you from any books. I'm not going to give a sermon from the Bible today. I'm going to sit here being happy. So if you guys watched CJ's Garage today, Jim was talking about life goes on, those 3 words. I honestly couldn't tell, Jim, if you were being positive or negative with that sentence. Life goes on. Life always goes on, and that's positive, because the alternative is dig a hole. The question is, what quality does it go forward with? That's up to us. It's okay to have a slow day or a bad week, but you don't want to live life You don't want life to you don't want to let life grind you down. You don't want to let life's experiences squeeze the life out of us. I see a lot of broken older people. I'm 59, so I'm falling into that category now. 59 is a little bit older in my opinion, and I don't see it as much now because I'm not amongst crowds of people like I used to be. If you frequent cities or busy places, you see it. The broken guy kind of shuffling along, and nowadays earbuds in, staring at the phone, shoulders slumped, back hunched, just kind of just looking like life is not enjoyable. And I think unless we take proactive steps against it, life pings on us. They hang a weight, hangs a weight, hangs a weight. And I try to teach people drop the rocks. I say that a lot to my folks. Stop carrying them. If you're feeling heavy or low, feel like you're carrying a big load, we pick the rocks up and we put them in the backpack or the rucksack. And then we just carry those some bitches around all day long, every day. And that was part of the lessons I think Steve taught me was drop the rocks. Don't carry that mom thing around if you stop energizing. And I think lots of times we do that. We do it to ourselves. Only us puts rocks in the rucksack. So, be careful what we're carrying around. Take a look in there. Open that rucksack up today and look around. How many rocks are there? How much does your backpack weigh? And are they rocks that really should be carried around, or they should be dropped at this point? Are they really serving any positive life purpose? So, I try not to put any rocks in my rucksack anymore. People like my wife will tell me I'm being cool. That I don't let things inside enough. That I don't let things affect me enough. She may have a valid point. I just disagree with it. I tend not to let things in too much. I certainly try to be very careful if I put anything in the rucksack I got to carry around in life anymore. I find it doesn't do a lot of good. The other thing I don't do is I don't reflect on the past a lot. And that's another thing that my wife really doesn't like that I don't do. But I don't see it doing me a lot of good. I can't change anything behind me. Now, if I'm not learning from it and I'm making the same mistakes or running into the same situations in front of me, then I probably should learn a little bit. Like those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. But that doesn't mean live in history either. And don't keep bringing up dredging up all the old shit, all the bad shit, all the bad memories, even your bad decisions. And it makes you feel like you did the day you did it. Why do that? Make sure you remember it. Make sure you use it going forward. But God, don't relive it. Especially in the alone moments, especially in the dark, quiet moments. That's more for meditation, for listening, for thinking about what you want to do tomorrow, to think about goals, to think about what dreams do you have, what dreams do you want to pursue. I don't care if you're 30 or 60 or 80. We should still have some dreams and still be working towards something. That NBA contract probably shouldn't be something we look for anymore, and the 500-pound bench press probably something we shouldn't work towards anymore. My dreams of being a fighter pilot are long behind me. But I'll give you two that I haven't given up on. How about that? Let me talk examples instead of preaching to you. I have two bucket list items that I'm not ready to let go of right now. One is to climb Kilimanjaro, and two is to do the trek to the base camp of Everest. Now, they're dimmer than they were 4 or 5 years ago, I'll say that. But I'm in reasonably good shape and reasonably good health, so I haven't thrown those two in the trash can yet. Guys, I'm gonna end it. I'm done. It's gonna get too long if I keep waffling. It's a phrase I'd never heard till I got to Mark. Um, I like the way Greg ends his. Well, hey, gotta go. Bye, click. Wow, that's kind of effective. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna say, hey, I gotta go. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.